This is Elliot Holman. We're doing Total Access, and right now we're hanging out with Shawn Mendes. How are you?
Good, man. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. It's been a couple of years since we had you on, I think.
Yeah. I was a baby with no chest hair.
I still don't have any chest hair, and I'm much older than you.
That's okay.
We spoke to you on the phone, and interestingly, you just finished the album. So this
Yes.
was maybe a couple of years ago, maybe.
Okay,
just over-
what Illuminate? Yeah.
And we spoke to you, and you were. I said, "Where are you? What can you see?" And you said, "I can't see anything but trees. There's just trees everywhere." You said you'd taken yourself to this place to go and get this album finished. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah. So I was in upstate New York.
Okay.
So upstate New York in this place called the Clubhouse, which is basically in the middle of the woods in New York. Yeah.
See, I've never been to New York. I'm going next year.
New York it's city.
I was gonna say there's no trees there.
No, yeah, but if you go like upstate New York, it's gorgeous. It's really nice.
Okay. Has this been a similar process? Because you said you loved it because it was just you and not a lot else going on.
Yeah, I love it. Every time I write music, we go to some sort of secluded area, and it's just like that's the way to do it. When you can disconnect yourself from everybody else in the world is when you start realizing what you really truly want to talk about.
Because I come from a similar place in the UK to Ed Sheeran, and we've always said
Suffolk. Is it Suffolk?
Yeah, Suffolk. Yeah,
Suffolk.
Yeah, so I'm from Norfolk. He's from Suffolk, and they're like,
cool.
There's not a lot in between, so they're pretty close. And he's always said he loves it because it's just surrounded by countryside feels, and that's where he found it so easy to write those two albums. The third one, he obviously went around the world, had this gap year. And I think it's fair to say that was the best of the. That certainly did the best. So maybe you can mix it up. That's an excuse for a world trip now.
Yeah, well, I think it's funny that when I'm okay. So this is what I'll say. My best ideas come from traveling the world.
Yeah.
My best focus time comes from being secluded.
Yeah.
So like when I'm in London or when I'm in Spain or LA or wherever is when I'm getting my best ideas. I'm always most inspired when I'm doing the most.
Yeah.
Because there's so many emotions happening, and you're like, you just had a night. You're like, oh, that's such a good concept. When you're stuck in one place, you're basically like doing the same thing every day. So I collect all the ideas, then bring it to the middle of the woods.
Yeah, I like that. And Ollie from Years and Years said a very similar thing actually. From touring, getting loads of ideas, and then just going and
exactly
and doing it. Whilst you're here in the UK, you're doing something pretty cool for the Queen.
Yeah, I'm singing for her 92nd birthday. I almost said 29th.
I think she's a little older than that.
Yeah, 92nd birthday, which is obviously, I'm so honored to do that, which I have no idea how this came about. But the really cool thing for me is my granddad hasn't been back to England. My family's from Dorset.
Right.
And he hasn't been back to England for 25 years.
Wow.
And so it's his first time back, and he just came back a few days ago to come and watch me perform.
So he's coming to see you at the Royal Albert Hall?
With my nan and my mum. And then they are going to meet the Queen, and they don't know.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm going to surprise them with that.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you if you get to meet the Queen.
No, I do, and then they also said I can bring my family back there.
Wow.
And the Queen and the royal family.
Is she a big Shawn Mendes fan?
I guess so. I really have no idea how this type of thing comes about, but it's funny because Shaggy, the better thing is that Shaggy is going to meet the Queen, so that's funny.
Shaggy's playing as well?
Yeah.
Wow. Because I've seen Craig David's doing this, and I saw Craig David, Shawn Mendes. I thought, that's cool.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Yeah, I guess he's going to, it wasn't me. Like, I don't know what he's going to sing in front of Boombastic, but
I really hope she asks him about it wasn't me.
Yeah, all I know is that I'm going to be bumping to Shaggy because I love him. So
what a legend.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't pack for this weather. This is the hottest day
No,
of the
I'm
year.
wearing a sweater right now. I just started sweating again. Let's get the air on.
Let's get some air on. When you come over to the UK, like you say, your family's from over here. Do you kind of maybe spend a little bit more time here? Do you get to know things? Is there certain foods, certain places that you go to?
Yeah. I've spent more time in the UK than anywhere else in Europe. I love it here. I was really kind of thinking about getting an apartment here the other day. It's just especially when it's warm outside.
Yeah.
When it's warm out, the city just looks like incredible. Like middle of the day, everyone's quit their job and went for a drink at the pub.
That's literally what's just happened. We've just walked through the city, and every pub is just full. And you think, should you people not be at work?
Yeah. What is it? Thursday?
Yeah.